Good morning, everyone. We got a good old article here. I almost skated past my radar, I'll be honest. But good thing I did catch this one. This is 23andMe has found a buyer. Here's what might happen to your genetic data. Man, for all the people that freely gave them their data, man, that's your genetics, your genes, and all that stuff, man. Oh, man, let's find out. So it's been a turbulent stretch for 23andMe, the consumer DNA testing company, once famous for its saliva-based ancestry kits. After a grappling with financial loss, data breaches, lawsuits, and Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, the company and its vast genetic database of roughly 15 million users is now being acquired by Regeneron Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. There it is. There it is. A New York based biotech firm known for developing treatments for a wide range of diseases. Oh, I'm sure they do. Both companies announced yesterday the deal is expected to close in the third quarter of 2025. They emphasized that it will uphold all relevant privacy laws and consumer protection regarding the handling of genetic data. Interesting. Well, probably because it'll be another lawsuit if they don't. Oh, that's so wild. A pharmaceutical company buys 15 million users' genetic data. And you guys, does anyone not see how this could be used as nefarious or bad? Or am I the only one that sees the connection here? Like, we sold all that data to a pharmaceutical company so they can develop and treat wide ranges of disease. Oh, I'm sure they treat them. I'm sure they treat them real well. Because if they did, they probably wouldn't be in business. Oh, man. Here we go. We are pleased to have reached a transaction that maximizes the value of the business and enables the mission of 23andMe to live on, while maintaining a critical protection around consumer privacy, choice, and consent with respect to their genetic data. The acquisition marks the end of the volatile chapter for 23andMe, which was co-founded in 2026 by Anne, which quickly gained traction with its consumer-focused genetic health and ancestry test. After growing public in 2021, the company hit a peak value of $6 billion. Y'all, that's with a B, like not an M, a B. That's pretty wild. I'm gonna be honest with that one. But the business model has proved fragile. Most companies only need to purchase a single test, limiting opportunities for recurring revenue. The situation worsened after 2023. The data breach compromised information of about 7 million users. Wonder what happened to all that data. I wonder who's interested in buying all that data. Anyone know? Anyone know who's interested in buying all that data? I don't know. That's a tough one, isn't it? That's a real tough one. Sounds like a good old sale in my opinion. Someone bought it on sale. Or maybe they wanted it to happen to trigger a class action lawsuit, further eroding trust and the price of the $6 billion valuation. Maybe they can get it on sale. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just an idiot in the basement with a tinfoil hat. Has developed and commercialized treatments for conditions including cancer, asthma, blindness, Ebola, and COVID-19. Have they? Oh, I can see this isn't going very well already. Cancer seems to be at an all-time high. Ebola's the Obama one, right? The one that Obama used, and then COVID's the one that Biden used. Yeah, this is interesting. We believe we can help 23andMe deliver and build upon its mission to help those interested in learning about their own DNA and how to improve their personal health while furthering their efforts to use large-scale genetic research to improve the way society treats and prevents illnesses overall. What will happen to your genetic data? As a part of the acquisition, Regeneron will not only obtain 23andMe's genetic database, but it will also assume control of its health and businesses service divisions, offering continued employment to staff those within those units. One exception is Lemonade Health, 23andMe's telehealth subsidiary, which will not be included in the deal, and it is set to be wound down. Regeneron plans to share more details about its use of customer data once the acquisition is finalized. Yep. The company has already agreed to genetic information of nearly 3 million consenting individuals through its Regeneron Genetics Center, an innovative to accelerate medical research. The subsidiary has a proven track record of safeguarding personal genetic data, and we assure 23andMe customers that we will apply our high standards for safety and integrity to their data and ongoing customer genetic services. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna need some of that. You're gonna need all that data to train the AI somehow, right? I mean, what are you gonna train the AIs with if you ain't got no data? Fuck, come on, people. It's a whole circle here. Of the roughly 15 million people who submitted genetic data to 23andMe, 15 million, bro. Approximately 84% consented to having their information used for research. The 84% is what we call NPCs. They're the ones that look the same, act the same, walk the same, talk the same, think the same. They're the NPCs that fill space. They're the ones that don't care. And then there's the real ones that actually give a shit about some of this stuff and don't consent to that shit ever. Yeah, whenever there's privacy things, you scroll through every little privacy thing and you opt out of everything. Doesn't matter. Every account you ever make, the next thing you do after you make an account is you go straight to the settings. You go straight to all throughout the settings, through everything, and opt out of everything you can. Always, 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 always. Tinfoil hat time. Let's see. However, roughly an 84% consent to having their information used for research, according to the company. However, those permissions can be revoked or updated at any time by customers, following public warnings from the Attorney Generals of California and New York encouraging users to delete their data. The government is telling you to not to delete it. Listen, people. I hope these 84% of the 15 million people choose to delete their data. And that's not including the what do we got here? The 7 million that don't have a choice now because their data's out. People are already buying their data. Their data's already gone. It's already bought by someone. And this just is, yeah, I mean, the Attorney General of California and New York are encouraging users to delete their data. That's wild. Some have likely already taken steps to erase their genetic information from the platform. Here we go. We got a statement. We share 23andMe's founding vision of power of the power of genetics and data and the health benefits to individuals and society and understanding the human genome. We believe we are uniquely suited to be responsible and effective stewards of 23andMe's future, coming from the head of the Regeneron Genetics Center. Interesting, y'all. Interesting. I want to do a video on this because this almost flew under my radar. Man, this is wild. I mean, like I said, they're gonna need something. They're gonna need data to train all the AIs so that all those AIs can take all the doctors' jobs. Which, don't get me wrong, I've only had bad encounters with doctors throughout my pretty much my whole life. That's why I rarely have ever seen one. However, I'm kind of I'm on the double-edged sword because I see the positives where I'm tired of human doctors. I'd rather have an AI doctor that can just figure out my problems, tell me how to fix it, and I'll go about my day. I'm tired of the pills. I'm tired of them trying to give me the pills. I'm never taking the damn pills. Fuck your pills. You know, it's just I want an AI doctor because it'd be simpler, easier, faster, and probably way cheaper. Like having your own little doctor here right next to your bed at all times or something like that. I mean, we already kind of do with the watches. People are already analyzing everything about themselves. Get into surgery and stuff like that's different. But I'm just talking just like a normal everyday doctor you talk to about problems or things like that. An AI would make things better and easier and cheaper, and just it is the evolution process. However, I'm a big advocate on the data, and that's where it gets to be a very slippery slope because everything is a fractal of the universe and of God. So you can always trace the source back to the original, no matter what it is or where it is or what we're talking about. However, I don't know. It's up to the discretion of the individual, I guess. And this is where it kind of comes into, like, I feel like where we have NPCs and where we don't have NPCs, because some people are unique still. Where like you've seen individuals that look the same, act the same, walk the same, and I think this is kind of the teaching of how the NPCs kind of were created and how are mass produced. Clones, things like that. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little weird on this one. I just don't feel like I want my genes to be into that cycle of bullshit. I just rather keep mine out and keep mine sacred and you know, I don't know. It's kind of a weird realm we're in, right? Isn't it? Morals are kind of interesting at this point in time, isn't it? I don't know. Some stupid thoughts, but I don't know. Thanks y'all for listening if you made it this far. I hope y'all have a good day, okay? Sorry about my camera. I don't know what's going on. I'll see you all later though. Bye bye.